All right, guys, we back. Second episode of the At the Repair Value. It's me, the host, Alan J. Upshur. Got my guest here today, Justin Wells, a brother of mine, ex-NFL. It's so much to even say. Licensed realtor, one of the best car gurus in the city, community activist. But I'm gonna let him speak for himself on who he is. But I had to bring him out here today, man. You know, this is a good friend of mine. We speak on so many occasions outside of just real estate. He's helped me out with my troubles with alcohol. He's helped me out when I had family issues, dating issues, just an overall good brother that's been there by my side. And I had to get him on the show so we can get gems and insights from him. And again, this is my second time doing this, man. I had my first episode. It was successful. I was excited about it. Today, I know people were asking me in regards to me being an author. I brought a couple of my books today. They all on Amazon if you want to check them out. How to Break into the Real Estate Industry with a Criminal Record is in front of you. I had Prison of Paradise, which is my first book, my blood, sweat, and tears, talking about how I changed my mindset from incarceration over to having a freedom mindset. So that's the one in the middle. And then I have How to Sell Real Estate Throughout the United States, having gems and insights on how you can actually close deals outside of the state that you live in. So I thought that was really important for me to turn that into a book as well. And I have two others on Amazon as well, but that are ebooks. But I want to physically bring my copies today because I really want to promote Black wealth outside of real estate, but also being an author and leaving something behind outside of yourself. So I brought that here today. But like me and Justin always say, man, we're going to get right to it. The At the Repair Value, the purpose of this show that I'm having here today is to correlate what an At the Repair Value is in real estate compared to the mindset of us as individuals. When you think of an At the Repair Value, it is the value after a house has been renovated and repaired. And in this case, with this podcast that we have here today, the At the Repair Value is where you are currently in your life, which is the out finished product of what you are. But we're going to go all the way back to before your repairs, before the success that you had, the struggles that you gone through in your life. That's the first part, just like a house. That's the fixer upper of you. So we're going to talk to Justin about his fixer upper stage before he got to where he's at today, before the NFL, before the real estate, before he was a car guru. So that's going to be the first part of the At the Repair Value. Just like when you find the identity or you find that house, is finding that identity of who you are. The second part today on this podcast that we're going to talk about is the renovation period of Justin. We're going to talk about the repairs and sacrifices that he had to make to get to where he is today, the mentors that he had, the pitfalls that he had to go through. And then the last part that we're going to talk about today is where he is today, the finished product after the renovation period, because we know that it's still an ongoing process. His life still is going on. But we want to hear where he is today, how he got to where he is, so that way he can use these gems to help others, to serve others. So, Justin, we here?
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
Listen, man. Justin Wells, born and raised Baltimore City, man.
Okay, Baltimore.
West Side guy, man. Listen, man. Poly grad, 06. A little bit about myself. I started off in B-Moore, went to Hilton, went to Lamel, graduated from Poly. Man, then in high school, a lot of people, even though I played in the NFL, a lot of people thought I was probably playing pee-wee football and whatnot. I didn't touch a football until I was in 11th grade. So I had like a late start when it came to the football life. Where everybody up north pretty much we known for hooping and whatnot. But whatnot, pull up in? Yeah. So whatnot, known for hooping and whatnot. But at the same time, I got up on the field, had some friends of mine. I was like, man, you need to step out on the field. My coach got me into football, said, man, you can get some scholarship money. Took that route. I said, man, listen, my mother and my father was like, man, listen, we ain't got no insurance. Listen, we was in the struggle a little bit, but we was getting through. God always provide. But my mother like, man, we was switching up, having life insurance, health insurance every other year. So my brother might be on one year, I might be on the next year. So they're like, we can't take that risk. You break a bone, anything go wrong with you. That's a lot of money out of pocket. We can't just afford that. But my coach finally got my mom to buy in, like, listen, You're gonna get a scholarship. Sure enough, I got a scholarship. I went down St. Aug, a Division II in Raleigh, North Carolina. And man, I had some good mentors down there, like my Alex Halls, one of my homeboys, Walter Sanders. Like I seen a lot of good gems, man, down there. They was making it and doing things to get to that next level to get to the league. So I was like, man, listen, I think I can make this NFL for real, man. I'm like, I said, man, it don't matter where you start, it's how you finish. So I really put in the grind. First year coming after I graduated, I got into 2 All-Star games. Playing, remember, I started a junior, ended up being the 2 All-Star games, and then I ended up becoming an undrafted free agent. Once I got to Carolina, I played a couple seasons with the Carolina Panthers, and I just did my thing, man. Listen, my motto is you gotta put the work in to see the result. It don't matter where you start, where you came from. It don't matter what they say you can't do. You gotta put the grind in. So my thing was, once I got into a rookie minicamp before I got my first contract, I was going against the cats that was in Alabama, the LSUs, the powerhouses, man. But they put their pants on the same way I do. So in my mind, I'm like, man, I'm squatting 715, benching 475. These cats can't mess with me. So I started tearing in and doing my thing, and that's what got me through the door. So once I kind of like left the football alone because I ended up getting injured. And I end up once I got injured, I ended up having to sue the NFL. I ended up getting blackballed out the league. So that's when my first intro into learning business. Like I'm into the real estate, I'm about to get into the mortgage lender side, learning business acumen. If you want to work somewhere, you can't sue who you work with. I'm like, dang. I'm like, what that mean, man? So once I figured that out, I made a little lump sum off of me having to do that lawsuit because I got injured bad. I couldn't go back. And I was just like, man, I had my coaches reaching out to me like, bro, we doing everything to get in. And it wasn't until I had a agent that was like, he was a big time agent. Like he was like one of like Kareem Hunt's agent. Like he reached out to some people in the league and they told me, he was like, bro, one of the strongest athletic guys we ever came across, but he sued us. And the lawyer went off too hard. And once they cashed your name, it's like you're done. So now it's like, dang, I'm back to square one.
Okay, so this like your fix-the-upper part.
Yeah, what?
Bust
Bruh.
your ass, you was playing football, you in the NFL, got caught in this situation, and now it's like, what do I do now?
Right.
So this is kind of like when you're looking for a house to flip, you're in that, where am I? What do I do? What's my identity? So this is where you are in step 1. So now that we got that part out the way, which is crazy. I didn't even know that story after all these years. I knew.
Yeah, man.
Talk about it a little bit, but I didn't really know all
you
that.
You said give them the real. I'm gonna give you the real today.
Yeah,
Everything, man.
Yeah, that's
I got
deep.
you, man.
That's deep.
That business part was serious, man. It hurt my heart, bro. Cause I was seeing cats that was playing. Like my coach would call me, bro, and he'd be like, bro, such and such has got 30 mil today, and you was better than him. He was trash. And I'm like, dang. Coach, why you hitting me like that? And he like, cause he want me to see, like, bro, you got what it take, but now you gotta rebound. You gotta figure life out. And I'm just like, oh, it hurt. But once we get to this next stage, man, the depression, all the stuff that I went through, because we ain't get into it just yet, but it's just like, man, I couldn't let that fool me because I come from good cloth.
So where you was at, like, age-wise at this point? Like, what year? Like, where was you?
I was like 25.
Okay.
So you 25. I'm done with the league now. I'm playing arena ball. I'm trying to catch Canada. I'm getting Canadian contracts. I'm getting arena ball contracts, but it ain't the same fits. Once you got a taste of that league, it's like, you don't want it. It's like, man, I don't want to play Canadian. And then the crazy thing is, I was going to all them other leagues, bro. And the coaches was simply saying to me, they're like, yo, you're not a Canadian offensive lineman. You're not a arena. You're an NFL lineman. I was doing stuff. I was bending people backwards, pancaking, throwing people out. They're like, bro, you don't belong here. But because of what happened in the league, they could never get me back in. I had a powerhouse agent. Once you got a powerhouse agent tell you what the real is, like, it's like, dang, yo, you have to face the reality. And the reality set in. And when that reality set in, bro, I went through depression. And that's just me being real. I went through a depressed state. I was going through drinking bottles of Hennessy all day long. And we're going to get to that sobriety side, but me drinking the Hennessy and drinking to where this point, I wanted to kill myself. I wanted to throw it all away because it's people that seeing you still got all the physical ability. I'm 330 pounds. I can windmill. I'm doing dumb stuff. People looking like, bro, why the heck you not in the NFL? And people are judging you off of what you look like and how you physically can perform, and like why you not there. And I'm just they downplaying me like, man, he sorry or he must couldn't do it when you know that's not the truth. But I'm letting them mess with my mental. I'm in a top 1%. It's the 99.9 that make it to the league. I was one of those, and I'm letting a person that couldn't even make the dang on JV squad tell me that I'm a piece of crap. What? And it really affected me, man. It made me want to just give up life. And I thank God that I had a praying mother and a praying grandma. Well, I have a praying mother, and my grandma passed away, but my praying family that was on my back, like, bro, you gonna be all right. That was just one part of your chapter.
Yep.
Now it's time to bounce back.
I was a fixer-upper.
You feel me? And it was like that, during that process, yo, it was like, it was a real downtown for myself, because just like now, you spend from even me starting late, you gotta think from, that's what, 16 or 15 all the way to I'm 25. That's 10 years. Somebody in that 10 years was taking all their effort, being a realtor, being a businessman, being a nurse, being a doctor. So you come back and now they look at you, hey, look where your resume at. What's your skill set? Blocking, alignment? you can't transition that.
Yeah.
How you gonna
probably a
transition
whole
that?
bunch of y'all, hundreds, if not thousands of people that was in the league like you and now trying to figure it out. You become an advocate now for those people who can't get into the league no more, and now had to start over and find a new route. So it's like,
what? And you think little Johnny, that little Johnny that you was in high school, I wasn't never no bully or nothing, but that was looking up to you now got the power over top of you, looking at you like, I said go close the door. I said go pick up that trash outside. You going through all that as a man, and you was like, dang, I just was at the top of the totem pole, and now I'm nothing in comparison to where I was. So where do you find yourself? I found it through the Lord, and I found it through hard work. Because one thing football did teach me, togetherness, want to, and effort. So together with the people, surround yourself with people that's going to push you. Because I always, in my mind, say, like, people like you, Leon, my man Corey, these people that saw me, Dan, Gabe, these people that push me, I put myself in front of people that's ahead of me. Because when you in a pack, you running, and say y'all running that Indian run, I'm trying to chase to the front. So I ain't going to find nobody that's behind me. I'm looking for people that's ahead of me so I can catch up. And,
absolutely.
And that's how I built up and became a better me, because the people I was around wasn't settled, and they're like, all right, that's just a part of what you was, bro. I mean, it's crazy. Today I was hooping with somebody was like, bro, somebody told me you played in the league, and I'm like, yeah, bro. I never even talk about it, because that's just,
don't talk about
I don't. It's a part of me. But when you find out, I'm humble. I still get to it, and that's just me in general, bro. Yeah, man.
Yeah, so we're gonna go into the second part of it with the repairs part of you, the renovations, the sacrifices, the people you had to meet along the way to build yourself up, just like a house that where the door messed up, you gotta switch it out, put a new door.
Yes, sir.
Or nowadays, you got the houses that's enclosed and everybody want open space, so you gotta knock the walls down. You gotta knock the walls down in yourself. You gotta change the windows out. You gotta repaint. So the same thing with you, like this renovation of Justin, we'll start with people. Who were people that were in your life that helped you in this renovation stage after you were depressed and finally got out of that depressed stage?
All right, man. So it's really, and I'm gonna be honest, it's like 3 people that I gotta give a shout out to, and three solid people. One, my mom. I gotta give her love, her flowers, because my mom, like I told you, she was praying for me, but my mom wasn't having me settled. She like, Justin, boy, you better figure it out. You better go get that job. Listen, you coming back? Oh, you gotta come back home. I had to come back home. Oh, you paying rent?
I know that.
Listen, you gonna pay that money? It ain't nothing for free. And those the value she is still with me from the beginning. So it's like, man, you ain't living up here laying free. You gonna figure it out, get to it, get a job, and let's go, because you got good oak inside you. You know what I mean? So her and genuine praying and pushing me and always being behind me, even when struggles come, forever embedded to my mother. Because I lost, just to segue, I lost my father as soon as I got to college. And my father was alive, he wasn't going for no cut cards either. I was 18 when Pops died. And he definitely wasn't going for no cut cards. As soon as he dropped me off, he held on until I got to college, into training camp. And then he passed on. He was sick already. You know what I mean? Now, and I want to say this, and I ain't trying to be funny or nothing like it. this Allen podcast, right? But I got to give Allen his flowers too. I met this man through Leon, and Leon is a phenomenal guy in his own right. But I really appreciate him for segueing and having me to meet you because Allen, it's only two people in business. I'm gonna say only two. It's not the only two, but these are two people in my life that I met that never hated on nobody. Don't care how much money you make. They not looking at your pockets. They just want to see you be successful. It's you.
Be a dog.
You feel me? Yeah. It's you and my homeboy Gerard. Like my big bro. Gerard like my big bro. Me and you, that we brothers. Like, but Gerard's somebody like my big bro. Right. And y'all never pocket watch and y'all always want to help people grow. Definitely. His work ethic is unmatched. You ever meet a person that works so dang on hard, it make you feel like you not working hard enough? I'm like, bro, I know I work hard, but this man, he talking to 100 people every day. He like, bro, I do 100 connections every day. From me being on the phone, text, email, I'm touching, calling. Something's got to happen. He's finding business. And the first time I met this man, he told me, I was like, man, I'm a rookie in real estate at that time. He like, bro, I'm going to have a lead for you for a deal by the end of the week. I'm like, bro, because in this business, you hear a lot of cat.
It's a whole lot.
Bro, they telling you, Allen, you know, they telling you everything, man, I could do this for you, I could do that for yeah, come on. Bro, I had a lead that week. I said, what the heck? This brother is sending me leads left and right. And I'm like, I just met him.
We've been doing it ever since.
Right.
Ever since.
It's crazy to me how somebody that you don't know invests into you more than the people that truly know you, bro. It's crazy to say that, but this is an example of how a friendship built off of trust and loyalty can't be paid for. This man got my loyalty for life because he ain't know me from a can of paint. He took the word off his best friend and then trusted me and been a battery pack for me ever since I've been in this game. And I gotta give my man Gerard the same flowers. Like, it's like they don't talk about it, they just do it. I needed to get my credit right. My homeboy got my credit right. As soon as I came, he like, man, listen, man, this is all you gotta do.
Credit.
The credit. I'm like, man, you said, man, your credit like 400 something. Before you know, I was down there 700 like that. He like, man, you send your own letters in. That's all you gotta do. Or you can do this. Get somebody. Like, bro, he helped me so much. And then even in my real estate business today, every time he flip a house, he give me the listing for the flipping. And on top of that, he allowed me to throw money into the investment. These people, you're not gonna find too many people like that. When you find those gems like that, you value them. You hold them, you protect them. So those guys is like Allen and my man Gerard and my mom, I'm forever grateful to them. Because the mentorships, the leaderships, and the willingness to just want to see a person advance is unmatched, man. And I just want to say, bro, I really appreciate you, bro.
Of course, bro.
I really do, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, for real.
And just to piggyback off of that, right, mentorship, I got to tell the story of my own mentor, rest in peace, Sean, man.
Rest in peace, to
Sean, man. When I met Sean, it's crazy because the backstory of me and Sean is crazy because when I was incarcerated, when I was in prison, and I used to call my mom, she used to press zero, and I had my depressed days, my anxiety-filled days, and I told my mom I'm in there studying real estate, and she'd be like, well, you know, my coworker that's next to me, Miss Jackie, you know, her son was locked up. He was incarcerated, and he came home, and he ended up getting realtor of the year, and he's selling houses, and he was in the feds for 5 years. Kingpin charge, came home, and got into real estate. I'm sitting in the cell at the time in Cumberland, in the mountains, eating a ramen noodle at times, like, damn, maybe I can when I get out of prison after the 1,800 days that I was in there, 5.5 years of my life in the cage, that maybe I can actually get out and do something with myself. Because those small conversations that my mama have, and she'll kind of like just put that nugget in me, like, yeah, keep studying that real estate. You know, this guy Sean out here, he doing his thing. Yeah. And as time goes by, I hear my mom, but then I'm so blinded into my books that when I'm getting out, I can't really get in real estate right away because I got this strategy, which is in my book, mind you. I got this strategy that, you know, when I first get out of incarceration and I'm trying to get my real estate license, they are going to check my real estate background and they're going to they're going to check my criminal history to see if I'm eligible or qualified to be able to get my real estate license. So the first thing I did was do a whole lot of community service for about a year and got documented proof of it from all these different people. Jamal Bryant wrote on my behalf. Thank you, Jamal Bryant. You know, Under Armour, Ambia Rippin, She was the Under Armour nonprofit person at the time on a local level. So thank you for her. Like all these people, Safe and Sound program with Kate Woodson, she wrote on my behalf. Like all these people wrote on my behalf when I came home and gave me another chance before I tried to get my real estate license. But to fast forward the story, when I tried to get my real estate license, they originally denied me. I had to fight it and use all these letters of community service to be able to get in. And when they overturned that and I got in, I'm lost. Like, who can help me? Fast forward, I find, I think it was like online on Indeed or LinkedIn or something like that. And I had an interview with Keller Williams out Pikesville. And when I was there, they pretty much said, we got somebody that's a good fit for you that can be the person that could help you be a good mentor or somebody that could be a good fit based off you being incarcerated and trying to get your life together. And Sean sat down there. And at the time, I didn't know who Sean was at that particular moment. He didn't know who I was. But when we get to talking, I'm like, Sean, is your mom Miss Jackie? He like, Alan, your mom Miss Desiree? And it all hit me over those months, over those years when I was incarcerated, reading those books. He was the guy. And when we talk about mentorship, the only reason I really feel like me and Justin had the mesh that we had is because that when you have a mentor, it still has to be that element and that substance inside of y'all for y'all to relate to each other.
Facts.
Because if Justin,
Facts.
if I didn't see the dog that Justin was, if I didn't feel that energy or that power that he had, I wouldn't be able to do business with him because I'm a dog. So a dog got to work with a dog. And when Sean seen me and he knew that I had to fight out of incarceration, I got in front of him. I tried to do real estate. I told him I don't want to sell drugs no more. I told him I want to change my life. He was like, look, I'm going to put it to the test. I'm going to see how you build.
Yes, sir.
And there's one thing that Sean told me when my dad actually came to the office with me, and Sean was on one side, my dad was right here, and I was right there. And at the time, I remember Sean telling my dad face to face with me right in front of him because he didn't know me at the time. And he told my dad, man, I hear what your son trying to do, but I don't know if he got what it takes to be in real estate.
Oh, no.
He told me that. And my dad looked at me and I looked at him and I was like, all right. I was real calm about it. And I said, we'll see. And when I left that office, living in my mom's basement at the time, I had so much fire built up. It made me think about every day I was incarcerated, every fight I ever been in, every time somebody told me no, all the hundreds of times I wrote the judge saying, hey, can I come home? Hey, I'm doing good in here. Hey, I'm a tutor in prison. Hey, I'm reading this book. Hey, I'm taking this skill set. Hey, I ain't getting in trouble. No, you can't come home this year. No, you can't come home the next year. No, you're not qualified. Every time somebody told me no in my entire life, every time somebody ever tried to punch me in my face and I had to punch back, I felt that moment right then and there. And I told them that day, I'm going to be a dog in real estate and got Rookie of the Year that year.
Yeah.
So ever since that fire burned, even to this day. Everybody that somebody ever told you no, you got to take that energy, you got to fight back at all costs, man. So when I seen Justin and we had that conversation and we started meeting and talking and he was like, man, he really want that shit, I was testing him. Even to this day, I still test him. Look, I'm driving all the way from Valdosta to 12 hours. But when I get there, we're going to do this podcast today, man.
Yes, sir.
So even to this day, that's what friendship is. That's what love is. You can't just settle. You still, even as friendships, you got to test each other, man, and grow. So that's what I love about Justin because we always push each other, man.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you, bro.
You know like what I'm saying? I'm amped up right now.
He got me.
I said the day I was gonna get amped up. I had to.
Listen, you know man. He do this to me every time, man. Listen, this man could call you at 5 o'clock in the morning and bring that same energy that he's giving y'all right now, bro. And that's what. But see, the difference is he just not talking. Right. It's results coming behind it. Like, whenever you see somebody bring the results, it's only two, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's only two people that I know that's like this. It's you and my man Sean. I never met people that can literally, like, Sean will go to a gas station. I'm just giving him his flowers. And he a big-time car salesman in the city. He can go to the gas station, talk to somebody at the gas station, that person coming back and buy a car. Alan will call me in the morning. Listen, man, I'm going to have a lead for you tonight. Somebody buying a house. Man, stop playing. Call me back that evening and somebody buying a house.
They buying that.
They not talking.
They qualified. Let's get it.
They put that energy in the atmosphere. It's like when God says power and life is in the mouth of the tongue. It happens. That's what I see from him. That's why when somebody give you that type of energy, you don't want to let them down. That's that he earned my trust so much. I'm like, bro, he not my father, no nothing. But I ain't gonna let him down because he like, bro, what you can control is your effort.
Yeah.
You control your own effort. If that man said, listen, I'm gonna make 100 connects today, it's gonna be 100 connects done.
Might be a little more.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You only can control that 100 connects because you're gonna go get it and go get to it. Now, if anything don't come out that 100 connects right then and there, it don't matter.
It's already out there. The seeds already planted.
But it's there.
Yeah.
And that's what we saying, the effort. You know what I mean? My man Lo said something, man. I saw something he said the other day, man. At his enshrinement at Bowie State, he said, man, listen, bro.
Oh, Lord.
If I tell you I'm going to throw a pebble in a pond every day for 365 days, that's what you're supposed to do. Not you go throw 365 pebbles in that pond in one day. It's the effort. You need to do what you say you're going to do every day.
That consistency.
The consistency is what matters. Bro, if I tell this man, bro, I told this man I'm going to go get this dang on mortgage license.
You got that shit.
I got to go get that mortgage license now. Because I embedded and I gave my word to that man because if that man tell me, y'all seen this man, and y'all think I'll probably be capping. Like, bro, well, stop glazing this. I ain't glazing this. I'm telling y'all the truth.
Posting all that.
This brother told me I'm going to go get my dang on, what is that, title license. He said, bro, I'm going to have my title license in 5 days. I'm like, man, the brother did it in 3. I said, he made me so mad because it make you feel like you not doing enough. Stagnity creates nothing to be done. What do you mean? When you keep saying, I'm going to keep doing it, I'm going to do it, you eventually never do it.
Yeah, I don't want no parts of you. I can't help you.
Get away from me. I'm going after everything they say I couldn't have. When that man told me I could be something in this real estate game and I'm gonna help you get started, man, I went from not doing double-digit deals by myself to doing double-digit deal by myself. And I'm just sitting here like, dang.
I love to see it, bro, because I remember when you first started.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
My man was looking at me like, bro, you can do this.
Trying
and
to put
it's
an
like,
offer together like, man.
Right.
Look, man, I got an assistant. You can take my assistant. She got you. She gonna write your offers for you. How about that? You know what I'm saying?
And that's real, bro. And it's just like, bro, I'm really sitting here and I'm just like, I'm really lost for words because it's like, bro, this man didn't give me no bull crap. He showed me how to get it done. And that's why, and I'm gonna be transparent, I'm the only black guy on an all-white team right now. And my team, I love my team. But he showed me like, man, you go make that power move. That's a move you need to go make, Justin. I'm like, he said you gotta see everything in all scopes. But they push me too, just like he pushed me. And it's like, bro, it ain't no cut cards on our team. So it's like, I love the energy that this man bring. So whenever he say, let's do a podcast, we locked in. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, y'all ain't got no chump up here when he talking about what he done went through in his past, what he going through in his future, and what he want to advance to be even further. He telling y'all all truths, and I love that shit. It's making me stay focused, man. And I appreciate you, A-Boogie, man. Like, let's get going, man, because you about to have me. I feel like I need to go sell 100 houses right now, man.
I know.
I want 100 houses right now, man. Let's go.
I was just telling Corey on the last episode in regards to, like, it was a stat I seen on Emmy News that 71% of realtors last year didn't sell a house. And I gotta ask you, same question I asked Corey, like, what is your thoughts on that? When you seen that out of all these posts, people were posting, you know, especially nowadays, everybody dressed up, photo shoots, headshots, all this content, looking good, you know, in front of all these fancy cars, in front of all these fancy houses. But at the end of the day, 71% of realtors in the National Association of Realtors, all of y'all out here in all these different states did not sell a house last year. What are your thoughts on that? How do you feel about that? Because that's the stats.
Bro, one, I'm bad for. I know it was a rough year in real estate last year per what the economy says. Bro, I had my best year in real estate last year. and Lord for me snickering out, but I'm being honest with you guys. I really had my best year in real estate last year. I sold the most houses I ever sold in real estate last year. And mind you, I'm doing this work in a full-time dealership job too at the same time.
We gotta get to the dual career part because you're definitely doing it.
But it ain't no way. But when you got people that's mentors and people that you seen, I seen this, and this is a segue to jump back in. I seen this man say, he said, man, Wells, I'm going to the Air Force. This man come back out the Air Force last year. I said, bro, I gotta get this joint together right now. So I'm on the phones all the times, the
Right. 'Cause
connections.
I'm gone for a little bit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
bro. I was like, bro, and then he do titles. So I'm like, bro, when you come out, it's gonna be deals in there.
It was.
Deals in there. I'm not playing because I know what it take because of what I seen in the foundation. You got to be on the phone calls. You got to work your sphere of influence. You can't be no secret agent out here. That was one of the biggest things I had to learn. I was like, bro, you can't be a secret agent out here. People got to know what you doing. You ain't got to be out there with no Benz in the car, no nothing like that. You need to be calling them, like, man, what's going on, man? Are you looking to buy, sell a home? Listen, if they don't know you're doing it, they can't feed into you. How you gonna know? Bro, I didn't even know you was doing real estate. I just bought a house last month. I heard that like 3, 4, 5 times, and I was like, bro, enough is enough. That means I'm not showing who I am.
Absolutely.
I'm not out here giving the information that's needed for them to know that, Justin, you can do that and you can trust me. So I really was working my spirit influence, a little bit of realtor.com here and there, but most of all my deals was my SOI. So I worked my SOI heavy, and then
people, what's SOI for those who don't know?
Oh, my bad. Yeah, man. I'm already saying, y'all, man, it's a sphere of influence. So Alan now is my SOI. 10 years ago, Alan wouldn't be my SOI, but it's somebody that know, like, and trust you already. So that culpability of us having to build a relationship is not needed because we already have it. These people are going to entrust in you and want to work with you just because they know you, because your family or your friend or somebody you're a go-to person. So my thing of it is, I want to be a go-to guy. If something going wrong with the house, once we sell a house, if you got a friend that needs some help to get their house painted, call me. I need to be a resource. So that's what I've been learning in the game. You want to be a real estate resource more than just a realtor. When you become a resource, they're gonna call you for everything.
Absolutely.
Are you gonna be frustrated? Like, dang, why they call me? Because the dang on, speak it up. But that means they trust you. So don't be upset. Be thankful. Be grateful, because they can call somebody else. And that's what people don't understand. It don't matter if it's a $50,000 deal. It don't matter if it's a $100 million deal. I'm doing the deal. If it means I got to come to your house and open the door, and come to the property, open the door, get you up in there, and we go see, I'm doing it. Because at the end of the day, these are the people that's going to remember you when they're in their bigger places. When these people want to go refinance their house or go look for a secondary house, they're going to be looking to call you. So when he said that 71%, I just want to thank God that I had my biggest year. I made the most, real talk, outside of me playing football, I had my most lucrative year last year. And that's just awesome. Me being transparent. I had my most lucrative year last year. And it was because of the hard work and the dedication. God first. But the hard work and dedication that God made me bust my tail and do. We were not sitting on our morals. And this year I'm trying to double it up. So and that's one thing we going to do. Like, he said he need me to go do something. And we're going to get to that. But he told me I need to go get something. I'm going to go get it, because anything that this man that told me to do, it done went and it made me more and a better person. So I'm super, super happy. But can I ask you a question, A?
Yeah, you probably the first person so far. It's only like an episode, but yeah, what's up? What you got?
Man, I got one. This is my first question for you. Like, bro, you just gave me that stat. What do you feel like people are lacking for 71% of realtors not to go? Is it mentorship? Or is it the confidence? What do people need to be able to, like, everybody don't got a show that can throw you a deal or help them out or just pass something along. What can you do as a beginning rookie agent? Because that was the biggest thing for me. Do you feel like a team atmosphere is good? What do you feel like a rookie agent needs to come out and not be scared to jump out, and so they can be able to get that first deal some way, somehow?
Dang, that's a beautiful question, and I got an answer for it.
Yes, sir.
First thing is, we live in a society nowadays, because remember when I got in, it was 9 years ago.
Ooh.
9 years ago, it was, I'm going to the printer, I'm printing out 50 pages, I'm taking the pen, I'm going to the office, I'm going to a client, or they come into the office, and they taking the paper and they writing each 50 page. I gotta write everything down.
Stone Age, it sound like.
Damn near, and I'm grateful for that, because nowadays, you got DocuSign. You don't gotta print nothing out. It just goes straight to them. So that on the ground aspect is, I feel like, missing compared to what it used to be, because nowadays with TikTok, Instagram, all these different social media outlets, a lot of us are so focused on getting that right headshot, getting that right outfit, getting that right content. We're putting all this time on how we look, because I just feel like within the last 5 years, we became really vain as a society.
That's
Everybody's focused on how you look and what that looks like, and instead of getting to it. You put too much time into how you look as opposed to getting out there. While you're going to photo shoots, I'm talking to people. So we got to get back to talking to people as opposed to just worrying about photography and videography. Yeah, we need it. I'm finally doing it after 9 years, but I've been on the ground for 9 years before that. So it's getting back to the roots. And in regards to what you said as far as mentorship, that's one of the first things you need to put your time behind is finding the right mentorship. Before you go out there and start attacking, you need to just take, even if it take you months, you got to find multiple mentors, not just one, that's in different avenues. So I mentioned Sean, who was my buyer agent, who showed me how to attack buyers.
Nice.
But then I had Daryl Cooper, who was also a mentor, who showed me the listing side, the organization piece of things. Even when I met with later on down the road with my assistant and good friend of mine's, Trinae Robinson, she showed me the administrative side. So it's finding multiple mentors at the beginning who can show you the way to do it. Put more time behind that as opposed to how you look, as opposed to trying to get signs and photo shoots and those things. Okay, does carry weight because your image does play a part. But what good is your image if your image ain't going to get it? You got to go get it.
Right.
So mentorship is number one. It's the first thing you need to do. You got to put a lot of time behind somebody who already knows what they're doing. And if you don't have that, you need to keep fucking going until you fucking find that person.
Yes.
So that's first. You got to do that first before you even jump into this industry. Have somebody who's going to definitely show you and have backups for them if they're busy. If this person only going to give me 4 hours a week, it's a lot more hours in a week.
Yes,
so I'm going to find somebody else who can help me in this avenue when he's free. So I say you have about 3 to 5 mentors so that any given time you need help with an offer, you need help with, are you going to be a buyer agent? Are you going to be a listing agent? Are you going to work with investors? You need to have these people on your call and actually going to them in person, meeting them in person and learning the industry with mentors, having multiple mentors as opposed to just worrying about, hey, look at me, I'm a realtor, I look good, I got a nice outfit, I got a nice car. Nobody give a fuck about that. Sell that house. You're going to be that guy, you're going to be doing that 71%, sitting on the sidelines looking good, because a lot of realtors, 71% of them, if you go to their page, they look good. Nice following, you know what I'm saying, getting comments, but you ask them, you run those numbers, you look at those numbers, and they sold 1 house for the year, then what? Because they weren't getting to it. They was too worried about how they look. So stop worrying about how you look and get to it.
Yes, sir.
Mentorship and actually going out there in the field and not just going to real estate events. I seen that a lot when I was in Atlanta. No shade, you know what I'm saying? That's how y'all like the network and all of that. I seen it. But for me, instead of me going to all these events, they got, Burberry events where you popping champagne and it's a whole bunch of y'all. It's a whole bunch of realtors in the room. I'm not making no money off of y'all.
Right. All right.
Unless I'm the mortgage lender or I'm the title company. Of course I want all the realtors there because when they get a deal, it's going to go to me. But I'm not going to be in the room with a whole bunch of realtors all day long. I need to be out in the world. Put me in the grocery store. Put me in Walmart.
Yeah.
Put me in places where I can get some business.
Absolutely.
You got to go with a business. You got to go old school. Bring business cards back out and meet people and talk to people.
Yep.
That's what I got. That's my advice for you in regards to that. Question 1.
And then, listen, man, I just want to segue into that with just saying that to him because he telling so much truth. Like, this man that gave me so many game plans, talking more tight and talking with the team. I'm real big into I do teacher events. And he telling me about how to target. You got to learn how to target certain demographics that can buy and sell homes, man. Listen, it's not anything wrong with targeting. You got to target a little bit because you trying to build your portfolio up, and it takes time. But my second question, before I even get to that, man, listen, man, one of your biggest accomplishments, I know you got 5 books. Listen, man, I know you done went through the struggle in the mud. You beat a murder charge, all that. I know some stuff, right? Listen, bro, I'm so proud of you.
God first, like you always say. God first, for sure.
But what I want to say to you, and you always talk about it, but I want people don't understand from where you came from, how you became Rookie of the Year. Listen, this brother sold over 30-something plus deals as a rookie. It's cats that, in my real estate, I ain't hit 30 yet. And I've been in the game 5 years. 30 is a tough number. I done hit double digits. Yeah, I've been getting to it. But I'm going to tell you, 30 deals as a rookie.
how accomplished, how did it make you feel? And what makes it better that I want people to understand, the brother did it his way. He didn't do it the way that somebody, you going out a book, and oh yeah, you got to do X, Y, and Z. This brother did it his own way.
Yeah.
And God bless your footsteps. Man, tell people and let people know how that struggle that you went through, and for you to be on top. And to be honest, a lot of people hating on you, not even wanting you to get what you got, and you to be not to throw it in their face, but let them know, like, it don't matter where you come from, I can do this. And all those days that you sat in that can and you was sitting there like, bro, I'm gonna get out here and shine, and for you to finally get to get your flowers in that aspect. How did it feel, bro? I need you to let them know how that feel, because that joint inspire me every time, because I got a number. I gotta hit that 30 piece one time. You feel me? That's inspiring. Let them know how that felt, bro.
I mean, at first it felt surreal, and then I had to backtrack myself, because in my first book, Prison of Paradise, that's the one in the middle. One of my chapters is called Prophecy. Ooh. So I actually wrote a letter to my mom before I even got out of a cage. I'm in a cage now. And I wrote my mother that, Mom, I'm going to get Rookie of the Year in real estate when I get out. She got the letter. I wrote that before I even got out of prison.
That's crazy.
So I already seen it, because I read a book, and what the book told me was your thoughts are reality the second you think them. They don't become reality. They are reality. The second you think something is real, you got to own that. So when I wrote that down, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be Rookie of the Year. I wrote it down and I believed it. That's going to happen, period.
Amen.
Even when it looked like things wasn't going to be the case, even when they denied my real estate license, I always, we get those moments where it's like, oof, damn. But then you shake that off real quick. It's like punching. It's like when somebody punch you in the face. Yeah, you feel it sting. Ooh. You get what I'm saying? But then what you going to do after that?
Bounce back.
So I took that punch and I counted back like, okay, I wrote this back in the day that I'm going to get Rookie of the Year. So the whole time, that the mantras, I believe in mantras. You saying it to yourself over and over and over and over and over again. Because in my mind, you say it enough, you already know what's going to happen. It's like, damn, I got the first sale. That felt good. Mm-hmm. Damn, now I'm on 10. Now I'm on 11. It's like you get into this momentum. It's like being on the basketball court. Boom, you get like 3 shots in a row. Heat check, you feeling it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt when I was in real estate. It was like, oh, this Rookie of the Year coming. Oh my God. I'm on house 20.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They looking at you like,
you get into the zone.
Yes, sir.
You don't hear nothing. You don't hear nothing. Nobody. You get what I'm saying? Like,
tunnel vision.
People will say little stuff like, damn, you don't wear suits and ties. I was a sweatpant dude. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I still selling houses and deep deals with sweatpants on.
Successful realtors are dressed
so
like
it's
that.
Like getting into that heat check more. I related to sports, since we talking about sports. And I got an ex-NFL player next to me.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? So I was relating to sports. I was relating it to when I was in the streets, because my mentor, just like we were ex-drug dealers. Mm-hmm. So it's like, it's the same zone. It's like, boom, they keep calling my phone. Let me re-up. Then I got re-up again. I got re-up again. I got re-up again. It was the same thing when I was selling houses. I just took what I already knew, and I already realized that where I was, I'm no longer in a cage. And I always told myself, like, when you let me the fuck out, you know what I'm saying? You can only imagine how many days in that cage closed. I'm like, I'm going to get out one day. So when I started selling those houses, all that momentum and fire inside me just had me keep going.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? So it was like, to answer your question, it was like, I felt it. I was happy for the moment, but it was Emmitt Smith said when he got his Super Bowl championship when he was working out. He rested for a second when he got the Super Bowl, and then he kept going again. Back. I need another one. You know what I'm saying? So I had my quick little moment, but I'm like, man, Rookie of the Year, that ain't it. I need more. You know what I'm saying? So it was like writing it down first and seeing that prophecy was what got me to keep going. And so that's pretty much answering that question. And I go back to what we were saying in regards to Justin giving us his fixer upper version. Then we went from the repair version of how we renovated, who we used to make sacrifices to get to where we are. We down our last 10 minutes. We're going to talk about where Justin is at now. Ooh. The finished product, that rehab Justin. If you got to get a game, because you already been giving people the game the whole time. That rehab Justin to you, what advice would you have in regards to like helping individuals get to where you are now, whether it's life, you know what I'm saying, whether it's real estate, like what do you have for them to get to their version of an ARV, their finished repair?
Well, listen, I want to just commend you for one thing you said. Write the vision and make it plain.
Yep.
Because that was the same thing that you said when you wrote when you was in the can.
I
It's
already
the
called
same
it.
thing. If you go back, I got a journal. And I wrote in the journal, God said, put Justin Wells NFL.
Damn.
I'm in middle school.
Damn.
I wrote that joint in middle school. And and then this joint got me a little emotional. When it got to time for me to get to that NFL, bruh, yo, I went back and that's when I was praying super duper hard, bro. I went in that book and it was like God had me to find it. Mind you, I'm in college. This book is there from middle school. I go back in that book and I look in that book and I go, it said Justin Wells NFL. Bro, let me tell you, a week later I was in the league. Just
you found it.
After I read that joint, a week later I was in the NFL. Just like that. I was literally sitting on my toilet. My agent called me like, boom, listen to me. Hey, the Panthers said, man, they ready. Come on down. And I'm in Baltimore. 2 hours later, I'm in Charlotte. I'm in Spartanburg, getting to it. Let's go. Just that fast. So that powers of work. And you made me just think about, I had a prophet tell me that Bishop James Nelson Jr., he said, man, God already gave you the game plan for this real estate. Whatever field, because he asked me when I was doing cars and houses. He said, he gave you the game plan. And the game plan is starting to come to fruition now. So it's just like, this building, like God told me to get the real estate license. He's standing on my head. My mother been standing on my head. It's time to go get the lender license. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
God, like, you know what I mean? He said, go get the lender license. And I'm like, all right. Now y'all on my head so much. I'm like, all right, man, I gotta go hop in it. So now I'm in class about to wrap that up. And I'm sitting here like, God always had a vision for me, bro, to say on Wells Enterprises. You feel me? That was my thing, to have Wells Enterprises. You feel me? So, and I want to be all real estate, lending, investments, all that stuff. And it's just like, it's starting to come to pass. But if I can give any gems, just like I told y'all, and it was 3 of them things. Surround your people. Surround yourself with people that's ahead of you. 1. Because it's going to make you push harder, because those people that you know, like, and trust are going to make you get your tail off your butt to go get that thing. You feel me? You're not going bull crap with it, because you're not going to let them down, but you're not going to let yourself down.
Yep.
You feel me? Anybody that's fresh into the real estate game, go into a team atmosphere. Don't try to be an individual agent right off the top. Everybody not going to be the A boogies. It's only ones of a kinds like him sometimes. But I would tell you need mentors like him to get there. So when you got a mentor like him that's telling you, bro, you're not doing enough. Like, what do you mean I'm not doing enough? I'm making these calls. Bro, the energy you put in the atmosphere is going to be returned. When he on them phone calls, and people think, all right, the phone calls all just real estate. No, you got to convey. Yeah, it's personal. Yeah. It's personal calls, creating a relationship so the person can remember you. Man, you gotta have a team that's behind you to show you how to do this. Because now, 5 years later, I had Triniv writing all my contracts. I know how to write all my stuff now. Now, don't get me wrong, I admin important like a mug, because you trying to create business. But I learned the game. I had to learn how to do it. So if Alan called me right now, bro, I need a contract. Hey, bro, I got you, bro. I can write all that stuff up and be confident in it now. So it took some time. So you need that team behind you. And then the last thing, listen. You gotta have the want to. God is first in everything that I do, so that's understandable. But you gotta have the want to, the hunger. Listen, that passion that we talking from right now, if you don't have a vision and you don't have the want to go get it done, you're going to fall to the wayside. Because it's going to be days ain't nobody going to answer the phone calls. It's going to be days that ain't nobody responding to you. It's going to be days that have been, but are you still doing your muscle memory? Are you still trying to get we break it down. If I got 50 connects I got to hit this week, I'm hitting 7 connects a day. I'm going to get to this 50. I'm going to break it down. Are you really truly trying to get to those connections, or you're trying to get to some business? Just like yesterday, I called Alan. Hey, man, we got March Madness. I'm gonna plug this right now. Anybody want to do some March Madness? But we doing March Madness, right? I tell my man, like, yo, hey, Boogie, we doing March Madness.
You want that out too?
And
you saw that?
My God, it's free. But guess what? I'm doing March Madness. I got 39 connects yesterday, right? Somebody called me doing that 39 connections. Like, hey, man, we talked a few weeks ago. I said, man, let's have a sit down. They trying to buy a house. They got all cash. Look. I wasn't calling them about March Madness, but they call me because God put the energy out there. People call you. If you don't got that passion for it, man, stop playing with yourself. You gotta want this thing. I want it. I got a dream. I got a vision. I'm trying to keep up with goats. I ain't chasing just no average. I'm chasing goats. That's my mindset. I want to be as good as the top 10 Mount Rushmore that I got in my mind in real estate. I want to be as good as them. Can I be a Mount Rushmore? Can I be an asset to somebody? Because the same energy that he giving me, when people come ask me for mentorship, I get the same energy back. So you gotta want it, man. Man, this thing right here really got me going. I'm telling y'all, biggest year coming this year for me. Y'all think I'm playing. The biggest year. I had the biggest last year, but the biggest this year. Let's go.
Yeah. So we down to our last couple minutes, Justin. Anything that you also wanted to, I know you mentioned the March Madness that you got going on. I know that's probably start tomorrow. Yeah. Was there anything else you wanted to promote, talk about? You know, this your time to really get it out there to anybody.
My platforms, listen, I'm His Grace 88 on Instagram. Again, His Grace 88. Facebook, Justin Truly Blessed Wells. Now, those are my two spots. You can hit me up if you want to call me. 443-992-5572. If you're looking to buy a home, sell a home in the Maryland area, I'm your guy, man. Listen, in a few months you'll be able to talk to me about some lending things as well, because I'm almost there as well. But listen, I'm just so excited. Anything that you're looking for, a car or a house in the Maryland area, call me, man. Because like Alan, we didn't get a chance because we've been flowing so much. Right. I'm a top tier car salesman too, man. Yeah. One of the top in the city. So it's just like
I'm driving a car. I drove a car up here that I got from you back to up here to Baltimore because of you.
Listen, I ain't even gonna lie to you because we only talk about houses. You know how many loans I done closed with this house, this man, houses I done closed with this man, cars he done bought from me. When you really use the relationships that you got, people and they trust you, they buy into you. Because they know they feel comfortable with you. I don't gotta look over my shoulder. Whatever you say you're gonna do, you're gonna do. When you have those types of relationships, don't let them fold. Don't let nobody come out on the side and mess them up. You stay true to them type of people, man. So his family in general, like his father, I love his father. They confide in me. Whenever something coming up, hey, Big Wells, listen, we need another car. It's all love, man. But I do want y'all to know out there, listen, anything that you want, write the vision and make it plain. You seen Allen just said it. He said he was going to be Rookie of the Year. Seen I just said it. I was going to be an NFL. I was going to be in the NFL. When you write it out.
Write it out.
You feel me?
Books right there.
It's going to come to fruition if that's what you truly want. But the main thing that y'all only see, you heard the writing out, and that's part one. But he wanted it. The energy that he put into it. When you truly believe something that you write out, you ain't going to let nobody stop you from getting to your dream. You can do it. Let's do it, man.
Got it. Well, look, episode 2 at the Repair Value. Thank y'all for tuning in. If y'all got any questions, you got my Instagram, which is my name, Alan Upshur, ALANUPSHUR. You got Justin information. You'll see the links and everything below. My book's on Amazon. Go to Amazon, type in my name, Alan Upshur. That's all you got to put in for the search. All 5 of my books will come up. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. We out.
Let's go.